I believe that we are gathering more data and now we are getting some, how can I say, resolution to all this data or lack of data that we have via communication technologies. And what is it that we're talking about? Well, Venezuela. The war against the United States of Venezuela by the United States of America. And the reason why everybody's telling us that it's about democracy, and everybody is talking about the stopping of communism. They talking about the value of the dollar. They talking about oil and money. But that is not what the data is suggesting me. And let me explain what I'm talking about. I noticed that they were chasing vessels, boats. I noticed that the Chinese show us what it can be done with a commercial vessel. They can put missiles on it. They can make it an aircraft carrier. They can make it. They can make it whatever they want to make it. They can put nuclear missiles on it. And the Chinese show us that, literally show us to the world so we can see it. And we chasing vessels in the Caribbean, like we started with the canoes, bombing the canoes to express how accurate or how well we can destroy a surface vessel. And that data starts suggesting to me that it's not about oil, it's not about money, it's about the control of shipping, control of sea commerce. Whoever can destroy sea commerce or control the commerce on the oceans control the world. Those who control the island control the world. That is why they're fighting in the Caribbean, in Cuba. Those who control those islands control the shipping around the world, the Atlantic and the Pacific, because we have the canal, the Panama Canal. So I gathered this information where they telling me the couple of ships escaped the quarantine from Venezuela in the Caribbean, and the reason it happened is because they changed flags. They went from some kind of Guinea or Ghana or someplace in Africa flag or a Panamanian flag to Russian flags. So they put Russian flags on the ships and they changed the vessel's ownership to Russia. So a few days went by and I didn't hear nothing about it, but I did understood that they have not captured this ship. So I figured, well, I guess they're afraid of the Russians. But this morning, the data came in, the United States of America and England did capture the ship with Russian flags. And that is where we stand. Because what the fight is about is that data show us that the Russians captured previously about 12, not just one, not just two, they captured about 12 ships from the European countries, and they have those with their crew, and the crew is not captured because it's war, it's because it's a police investigation. And that is the key right there. That is why the United States of America is using the Coast Guard and not the Navy, because what they're doing is trying to stop the Russians from moving commerce and the Chinese from moving commerce. And the excuse they're putting out to us, to the population, is that they are doing it because they are in violation of some kind of maritime laws. But these vessels are being captured in international waters, and that is illegal. But their excuse is that they are enforcing this imaginary structure to punish something that the Russians or somebody else did. So the Russians now are doing the same. They are not going to fight their navies, they are going to fight their police forces. And the Chinese is showing us, yes, if you want to fight as a civilians, as a police force, we can get our ships, and we have a lot of them, and put defense around them. So if you try to stop us with your Coast Guard, well, guess what? We can retaliate against you in international waters. So that is, I think, what is happening. That we fighting for control of the ocean movement, the movement of ships around the ocean. And that is very important because the United States of America has the largest warships on the planet. And they are very sophisticated. But the problem is that if every vessel on this planet become a war ship, then we have a problem because we are not then any longer the superior. We will be the inferior because we own and made no boats. I mean, everything that we made is made by somebody else. And that is what the data is suggesting to me. So go ahead and find out what is the data shows you. And please write down on the comments and inform me if you have any new information, because that is all I found. All I found is that the Russians now are gathering and capturing Western ships with police forces, and the United States of America and England is doing the same, capturing Russian ships as with police forces, basically. There is not a navy involved, it's police forces, what they call it. So go ahead and check it out. And remember, all this is a war about oligarchy making money. And who is going to die fighting in the high oceans? Well, you. You are going to fight and die. I was talking to a mother, as a matter of fact, yesterday at Walmart, that she works at Walmart, and tell me her son joined the armed forces. And I told her what she is thinking about it, because the United States of America is actually at war. And she has no concern. She did not register that her son could die. That is how their mind is working. They are in denial, and she said that everything that is happening is good because Trump is trying to do good. I mean, this is her words. Trump is trying to do good. So I point out to her, Trump is trying to do good, but he is attacking a sovereign country, taking their ships. He is saying that he's going to take over Canada and Greenland and attack the Europeans. And that forced the Europeans to fight us, not only to fight us, but to align themselves with Russia and China against us, World War III. And she hesitated. She didn't know how to respond to that. But in her mind, that denial came through, and she repeated, "No, Trump is really good." So, I mean, that is where we stand. That is what the data show me. So, I don't know. Listen, if you follow crazy, you're going to pay for it. And I have the data to show you. The Roman Empire, the Visigothic people, the Spartans, Napoleon, World War I, World War II, and even the War of Spanish Succession, where all this started with Venezuela and the United States of America. So go up there and check it out. Really think about it, and you see probably the same data that I'm looking at. Now the war is not about oil, it's about transportation. Saludos.